In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a diffuse glow from your picture. The first step is to create a self-blend of the layer. Shortcut key for that is Command J. So we've just duplicated this layer. The next stage is to create a smart object of this layer, since we'll be working with filters. Right-click on the layer, select Convert to Smart Object. You'll see that it's converted to a smart object with the small icon in the bottom right-hand corner. Next, we'll go to the Filters menu, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Choose a radius between 10 and 20 pixels to begin with. You could always go back later and make changes to that. Click OK. We're going to then switch our blend mode from normal to overlay. This will give a nice soft glow to the overall image, but as you see, the image is now quite dark. So we have to go and create a layers style change. So simply right click on your layer, go to blending options. In the bottom area of your layer style blending options dialog, you'll see a blend if section here. On this layer, located on the far left hand side, are the dark values in your picture. If you drag this slider over towards the right, you'll be able to lighten up your image. But as you start to drag that over, you notice that the image has this kind of amoeba looking type of light area here that doesn't naturally look that good. So what you want to do is click on the Option key and separate this slider. So the left hand side of the slider is where the black begins for this image. So this is where the image began. We'll drag this over towards the right to lighten up the image. And then the right hand side of this slider is the transition zone. Drag over towards the right to lighten up that area. So we're going to darken this a little bit more. Click OK. Look at the visibility of before and after. So we have a nice soft glow to that. We can also go to our Gaussian blur selection, since it is now a smart object, and increase or decrease the diffuse glow of the image. In addition to this, we have increased the saturation of the overall image. So we can reduce the saturation of the image by creating a hue saturation adjustment. So locate the hue saturation adjustment in the panel. Click on the Option key when you select it. This allows you the opportunity to create a clipping mask. So this layer of hue and saturation adjustment will only be affected to the top layer of that smart object. Click OK. Once that is applied, we can then reduce the saturation of that effect taking place. Click on the visibility of that before and after, so it's a little bit softer of saturation, and we have that diffuse glow from the very first picture with the diffuse glow and then less saturation.